So there is a theme I've been noticing with a lot of people who are coming in for sessions these days, and that is a feeling of uncertainty in their life. Finances, jobs, relationships. If you haven't noticed, there's a hell of a lot of change going on in the planet these days. And it just kind of seems like everything is changing with the upcoming election. If you're in the US, some of the earth events of late, everyone that I talk to, there just seems to be upheaval in their life. And how does it get better than that? What I've noticed is there's this, again, uncertainty of what's going to come down the pike, how things are going to be working out if they are. And with that, such a sense of unease. I've been doing a lot of sessions lately really looking at, well, how can you actually have ease with that uncertainty? And what are the lies that certainty has given us thus far? I think, I know from my own experience working full-time at a hospital, I felt very secure and certain that I would have a paycheck every 2 weeks and money would go into my 401k and I had health insurance and all that jazz. Making the move from that to entrepreneurship and really putting a lot of money into my business in the development stages, it is not quite as certain, I would say. The result or the defined thing that should be coming and the timeline for that really isn't there. Same thing with relationships. I mean, there really isn't any certainty. A lot of my friends who've been married for a while have been going through some struggles, and all of a sudden that thing that they thought was going to be there to support them the rest of their lives isn't really the same. It's changing, and they're not quite sure where it's going to go in the future. There's this theme really going on with everybody, and what I encourage you to do is just ask, how much ease can I have with this uncertainty here? And maybe what were those lies that I bought into that certainty gave me? Did I think that because I had a marriage or a stable job or a certain income or a certain friendship that things in my life wouldn't change too much? And did that change actually give you a sense of safety? Yeah. And what if that safety isn't really necessary to live by? So often we kind of lock ourselves into circumstances because of that lie of safety or that sense that we get. We don't actually look at bigger possibilities that may be a little bit more risky, may feel a little uncomfortable, may have a little bit of an uncertain edge to them, but may produce bigger results. A more expansive life, a more easeful, better relationship, maybe a bigger income from an entrepreneurial job than a full-time job, or maybe a full-time job that just paid you more or made you more happy. There are so many different ways this can work out, but when you let go of the lie of safety and certainty and find an ease with the uncertain, things start to shift and change dynamically.